Hello, this is Bob Dunn with Gibbs & Associates. In this demonstration, edge break deburring.vnc, we're going to go ahead and edge break the wall, the outer edge at the top, all along where you see the geometry where I'm pointing on the screen. And the way we do this, let's go ahead and open up Cam and Tools. First, let's build a ball end mill, 3/8 diameter, which will fit inside all radiuses, all of the inside radiuses. Now, as we do this, what we're going to do is take a contouring process. We're going to tell it lead in of zeros and lead outs of zeros. Now, the stock value, we want the tool, the center line of the tool, to move 100 thousandths away from the edge break. And as we come around, we'll interrogate the depth of the cut. You want to start at the lowest depth on the model. So here, let's go ahead and alt-click and we'll load the value. -1625. What we're going to do is we're going to tell the tool to cut deeper so we get up around the side of the ball instead of using the center of the ball. A good rule of thumb is whatever value you enter here, add it here to force the tool to go deeper. Now your starting and your ending conditions, your starting Z, ending Z, are equal values. You want to go to the same depth. Now over on the Solids tab, we're going to go ahead and make sure Project 2D Toolpath is turned on. You must have this turned on for this to work. Then, because the contour toolpath is gouge protected, we need to tell the surface stock to go into the negative direction, allowing the gouge, which is the edge break deburring value. Now in this case we want to edge break by approximately 20 thousandths of an inch. Now Gen 2, Gen 3 makes no difference. It works the same with both engines, both toolpath engines. So let's go ahead and close this menu. We're going to zoom down to where we want to start, set the side and the direction of cut we want to make. Then we need to select the model so the Project 2D Toolpath actually happens. And let's go ahead and do it. And now you can see the toolpath, and it wraps right around the part, and it's offset by approximately 100 thousandths of an inch in the positive direction. You can see that it goes in depth, and let's go into a location here in depth. And you can see in depth it goes approximately 100 thou below the surface it's cutting, which is excellent. And let's take a look at it in the cut part render. So as we do, let's stop it and rewind it so you can see the tool. And we'll take a look here what it's doing, and you can see it's edge breaking right around the edge of the part. And we'll make this tool invisible, and let's go ahead and slow down the cut part render to give you an idea of what's happening here. And we'll zoom right back out and speed it up one more time. And this toolpath is done successfully. So let's go ahead and turn off the cut part render. What we're going to do is we're going to make the next operation. So on the workgroup menu, let's go to the workgroup for ID geometry extracted, the inside geometry. We'll turn on the face selection, right mouse click, select the tangent faces. Then open geometry, extract from solids, and go ahead and pull that geometry from the inside diameter. Now at this point we're ready to go. So let's open the tools, the cam, the machining. The values will be the same. So we have everything set up correctly. Now let's go ahead and start again at the lowest point in the side of cut and the direction of cut that we want to work with. Don't forget to select the solid so that the Project 2D toolpath works correctly. We want to select the entire model, tell it to do it, and there's your toolpath. And again, we'll take a look at this real quickly. Let's go ahead and skip to the next machining operation and see what's going on here. Now as we go through this, we've done the edge break toolpath with a ball end mill, but we know in areas like this where there's a vertical wall that a standard ball end mill will drag the side of the tool. So at this point, here's a quick method to go ahead and switch over. And what we're going to do is we're going to hide the solid for a minute. Let's go to the work group where the form tool is created. Excuse me. Over onto the form tool. And let's select the form tool. Let's hide the CS. So what we're doing is we've already made a lollipop tool. We're going to go ahead and make this tool replace the ball end mill. So choose form, apply, There's your form tool. Let's go ahead back into an isometric and we'll run the cut part render. And let's stop it and rewind it. And here you can see there's your ball, your form tool, your lollipop tool, running the shape around the part. This method came in very handy for the folks at Boeing. They liked this very much for their 3D parts. Now, when you get the CD-ROM where you're listening to this AVI file and watching the demonstration, you'll be able to find this exact VNC completed. I'm going to go ahead and save it, and you'll be able to find it and pull it into your computer and use it and follow what I've done. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the demo.